Alright, Scotty, I'm gonna try to make this short, sweet, and simple. Alright, I'm paying attention, I really do. Just don't be so forceful about it. I don't want to go, I don't want to get into a little bit of hustle about this. But really, we shouldn't be arguing like we don't like each other, and really, looking at your other videos, you should, I don't think you should like get like hate people just because of something that you don't agree with. But that's another thing. Let's go into detail of your video. Alright, the first thing you said, if I was to take away, I said, yeah, like you said before, I said this before in my other video. If I was to take away 10 reviews from Mario Galaxy, if I was to 10 perfect reviews from Mario Galaxy, or if I was to add 10 perfect reviews onto Uncharted would be higher. Of course it would. You know why? Because I'm modifying something that I have no point to modify. If you're modifying the argument, I mean, I've seen this done before. People have done this before. They think that it justifies, it all of a sudden makes things in their favor, which is wrong, man. You can't take things away, or you can't add things onto to make it in your favor. You got to stick to what's there. But yeah, well, no ifs, ands, or buts about this. You actually, yeah, no ifs, ands, or buts about this. You can't take things away, and you can't add things. You got to stick to what's there. But yeah, there is a but. I did it anyways. I put Super Mario Galaxy down to Uncharted level. I I pretty much took the 82 reviews, put it down to 69 reviews, and I figured out how many perfect reviews would Galaxy have if it had 69 reviews, based on the perfect reviews it has now. And I'm not gonna just take away some silly 10 perfect reviews. No, I'm not gonna do that. If you take away from 82, if I take away 10, if I'm gonna take away perfect scores from the 34 perfect reviews that Mario Galaxy has, I gotta take away from the total reviews that it has, which is 82. And I did it. X over 69 equals 34 over 82. That's the problem. And I worked it out, and X equals 28.6 over 69. 28.6 over 69, which is greater than 24, which is how many reviews that Uncharted 2 has out of 69. Which is how many perfect reviews Uncharted has out of 69 reviews. And you said take away 10. That means take away 4 more from the 28.6. So like knock out the points. I don't know. A decimal really doesn't make that much sense. I don't really have to put the 0.6 there. But 20, I get okay. 28 out of 29. It's still higher. So I don't see what you're trying to get at here. I mean, you can't. If I was to take away 4 more perfect reviews from Super Mario Galaxy, of course it would be higher. Of course it would. I said that before. Of course it would. But you can't do that. Like I said before, you can't do this stuff. You can't take it out. If you take it out, your argument's gonna win. But it's like being in court. I mean, if there's a piece of evidence that makes the person guilty, the defendant, which is the person defending themselves, they can't just say like, that evidence is irrelevant. Just take it out. It doesn't matter. They can't do that. You know why? Because it's part of the case. The evidence is part of the case. They can't just exclude things out. They can't add things in there. Well, later on they can add things in there, but that's only when they can add things in there. And you're not part of these reviews, so you can't add any reviews on here. I mean, you have to be a big company. All right, the next half. about comparison, like IGN, like both companies. Okay, IGN rated here. Yeah, here's a little example. IGN rated Uncharted 9.5, and they rated Mario Galaxy 9.7. Now, Mario Galaxy is still higher. But yeah, I didn't do it because yeah, it would take a long time. But that is kind of irrelevant, man. Because when it all comes down to these reviews, it's just a number. I doubt that the company behind it doesn't matter too much when it comes to the average. When it comes to the average being calculated, they're still just a number in the big heap of other numbers that are with them. Doesn't matter if they gave a perfect score or a zero. They're just a number. Well, zero is not actually a number, but yeah, you know what I mean. They're just a number in the big heap of numbers that make up the average. And what matters is the average. On average, Mario Galaxy is the higher rated game. Now, you also said that Mario Galaxy has been out longer. This is true, yes. This is very true. Mario Galaxy has been out longer. But like the equation I did a little while ago, a few minutes ago, it basically brought Mario down to super what's his name? Brought it down to Uncharted level. Like if I pretty much made if Garlic Galaxy has had as much reviews as Uncharted, that's how many perfect reviews it would have. It would have had 28 perfect reviews. on the rate, but nobody knows. But that's a mathematical figure. It may not be right because we don't know what might happen. Like I said before, we don't know what might happen. Galaxy could get more reviews for all I know, but it's been out for a while, ever since 2007, and Uncharted is actually more likely to get more reviews from maybe some magazine or some website or something. But Uncharted is more likely to get more reviews, but I don't know how many more they could get. Really. They could get a whole mess of 80-somethings, which would cripple their score. And they could get a whole mess of perfect reviews, which would heighten their score. Whatever number goes over 96, was it 96.2? Whatever number goes over 96.2, whatever review goes over 96.2 will slightly improve Uncharted's score. And whatever number goes over 97.3 would slightly improve Super Mario Galaxy's score. That's the way it works. But we don't know what the future may bring. You can't do ifs on this one. Like if you take I don't know why you wanted to do that. It's really if you take off 10 perfect scores from Galaxy, it would get a lower score. Of course it would, because you're taking stuff off. I mean, you're excluding. Like I said before, you're excluding evidence, which you can't really do that. You can't disregard evidence. All right, that's it. I gotta stop talking before I talk my lips off. Take care.